Hey everybody, welcome back to BigRedEDC. Time for another flashlight review. Today we're going to be checking out the OrcaTorch T20 Pro. Really nice flashlight. Thanks to the good people from OrcaTorch for sending it out for us to check out and for me to share it with you guys. But I tell you what guys, before I jump into the light itself, I just want to show you everything that it comes with, because to me, that just helps make this kind of a complete package, to be perfectly honest with you. So I'm going to zoom out a little bit. I'm going to set the flashlight off to the side, and I'm going to show you this. The T20 Pro comes in this really nice hard plastic case. Got plenty of cushioning inside. Kind of reminds me of that, you know, that Pelican style case. Very cool. Of course, you're going to get your user's manual for the T20 Pro. You are going to get a belt sheath. Put it on a belt. You can molly it up. You can do all sorts of cool stuff. There's your snap for your molly. It's kind of got a snap and hook and loop. Hook and loop closure for your sheath. Very cool. So one thing I did notice about this one, you get a lanyard, a wrist lanyard forward, but hiding under the sheath in this one was another wrist lanyard. Sweet. We've got a little Benny, little bonus there. Very cool. All right. What else do we get? Well, it runs on an 18650 battery, but they send you two 18650 batteries. Yep, we got this one here in this nice plastic case, and then you also have one that's inside the flashlight right now. What else? USB charging cable. Very cool. To me, this is one of the best parts of it. They actually give you a single battery charger, so you can charge up your battery. You can charge up your extra battery while you're charging up the flashlight via USB. To me, that's pretty darn cool. Of course, you're going to get some extra O-rings. Get a little Orca sticker. And I believe this is your warranty card. Yep, this is your OrcaTorch warranty card. So very, very cool. I mean, with everything that comes with it, I tell you what, that's pretty solid. You get a whole lot of extra goodies coming in this box. But let's put that off to the side and let's get back to the OrcaTorch T20 Pro itself. There you go, guys. Good look at it. It's full aluminum construction. You have a tactical ring, as they call it there, that is removable. You can take it off. Pocket clip there. There is your USB recharging port. Red when it's charging, green when it's fully charged. Cooling vents to help cool it when you're using it on turbo. Now this one is dual switch operation, as a lot of the flashlights that we're seeing recently are. You do have your crenulated bezel for striking if need be. You could use it as a self-defense type tool. Yeah, I'm telling you what, you get cracked with that, that's not going to be a very good day. As I said, there's your other 18650 battery, 3000 milliamp, lithium ion. Now, standard flashlight, what we're having on this one, you've got 6 different modes. You've got low, medium, high, turbo. Then you have an SOS mode, and you have a strobe mode. Pretty much standard on what we're seeing from flashlights nowadays. You've got the tail switch, which turns it on and off. You do have a, like, not a full press, but a one-touch, light touch action, let off. That is your operation switch. That is how you turn the flashlight on and off. Then you switch through your modes with the side switch. Low, 4 lumens. Medium, 60 lumens. High, 380. And then turbo, 1000. strobe warning for all of you that are sensitive. Press and hold. Strobe. Press again. SOS. Press again. Back to normal flashlight operation. The nice thing about that tactical, I usually take those off because I'm not crazy about how it feels in hand. But the one thing with it on, it pretty much kind of gives you an anti-roll feature as well. So that's not bad. That's pretty cool. So I tell you what, let's take this guy outside and we'll get some beam shots with it. How's that? Hang on, guys. We'll be right back. Alright guys, here we are back at the outdoor testing lab. It's a little windy out here, so I do apologize for that. But we're outside. That's the ground right in front of me. This is 4 lumens. This is your low mode. I don't know if you can make out. You can't quite make out the fence. Maybe you can. There again, that's roughly about 30 feet away. We're going to kick it up to medium. There you go. You can obviously make it out. Now, you've got 60 lumens on medium. You can definitely make out the fence. You can start to make out the trees down there about 50 feet away or so. Kick it up to high. There you go. Definitely making out the fence. There's your trees, and then boom, 1,000 lumens. You're lighting up. Now, if you can see, you've definitely got a defined beam in this one, which I'm liking. But then you also have plenty of flood. It kind of appears that most of your power is going to that beam, but as I said, you're getting a good amount of flood. Now, as I sit out there, you can kind of see the house and the fence on both the right and left hand sides of the screen. Those are probably they're probably at least 30 to 35 feet apart, and you're hitting those with your flood without much problem, which is really nice. Your flood extends up into the trees pretty well. Once again, we'll go back to low. We're not really making out anything. I'm moving it back and forth. I don't think you can tell. Go up to medium. That's what I was doing. There's your fence, your trees. High. And then turbo at 1,000. Very cool, because it kind of gives you an idea of the beam and flood pattern that you're gonna see. All right, guys, we'll go back in the house, and we'll be right back. All right, back in the house. Hope that kind of gave you an idea of the beam pattern you're gonna see from the T20 Pro. A few more specs. So like I said, we have 4 operating modes plus SOS and strobe. You're looking at 4, 60, 380, and 1,000 lumens. Run times, 470 on low, 35 hours on medium, 5.1 on high, and then 2.5 on turbo. You got a beam distance of 426 meters. Now, I've had the T20, not the regular T20, on the channel before, and there's really just a few subtle differences. The T20 had a beam distance of, I believe it was 280, and then now the beam distance on the T20 Pro is 426, so you're getting a little bit more distance from your beam. Now, turbo, excuse me, on the T20 was 980, and this one is rated at 1,000. The T20 Pro is rated at 1,000. So, not a lot of increase in lumens, but you're definitely getting more beam distance out of the T20 Pro. It's impact resistant for 1 meter. It's got an IPX8 rating, so waterproof, which means you can basically submerge it in approximately 2 meters of water for roughly 30 minutes, and it should work just fine. Let's get some dimensions real quick. Let's see how big it is. So overall length, we're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, about 6.25 inches. It's about 1.5 inches wide at the face. At the handle, you're looking at roughly about 1 inch wide. Overall weight in hand, we're gonna be looking at about, we're gonna start out in grams, okay? So 224 or 7.9. That's with the battery. It doesn't feel overly heavy. You know what I mean? I wouldn't pick this up and say, wow, that's heavy. Not at all. Overall, it's a pretty darn solid flashlight, guys. Now, these guys right now are selling for $72.98 on Amazon. But there's a $10 coupon. I'm sorry, a 5% coupon. You save $10 right now with the listed price, but there's a 5% coupon. So save a little bit of money off, and considering what you get in the package, that's not bad at all. You get a pretty good package for your, you know, $68-ish. Not quite, but yeah, 70 bucks. That's a pretty darn good package all in one. So thanks a lot, guys. Thanks again to OrcaTorch for sending out the T20 Pro to check out. Thank you guys for checking it out with me, as always. Just remember, like, subscribe, leave me that comment. Let me know what you think of the T20 Pro down in the comments. You know I love talking to y'all. Until next time, I'll talk to y'all later, guys. Bye-bye.